Okay, today I'm with Alfie and Reegan. Obviously today, boys, we played Procision Reading. Unfortunately, we just lost 1-0. What are your thoughts on the game?
I thought that at first we got off to a bit of a slow start, and then about 15 minutes in, we kind of got up a bit, got on the ball a bit more, passed it around, but in the final third we wasn't very creative. We kept losing the ball too easily.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow start, as Alfie said. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing compared to last week. I thought we'll be able to take this game, but yeah, it's a bit of a slow start, really.
Okay, so obviously, like I said, we started really slow. Why was that? Why did we start slow?
I don't know. I think everyone wasn't ready for the game. I think they were just taking it as the day. They weren't 100% prepared, or should I say, the training was there, but mentally they weren't there. Yeah, I think everyone, if it was a better day and everyone showed up, I think it would have been a different story.
Okay, obviously, the conditions, with the pitch and the wind, it wasn't at sort of high standards today. Including sort of like the compactness of the pitch. It was a very small pitch. What sort of impact did that make on your game today as a team?
As a team, definitely, because 1 minute you're fighting an uphill battle, next minute you're going downhill, the ball moves a bit quicker, you've got to adapt to it. For my position as well in goal, I was limited to what I could do. I couldn't really throw the ball because the wind was too strong to take it. Long kicks would also get taken and affected by the wind and the pitch. It kind of sloped, so it wasn't very handy today, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a bit of a wet surface, so it was muddy. I think people were just sliding around. It was hard to adapt to the ground. Yeah, really, it was just a very difficult pitch, but I don't think that should be an excuse to the game. I think we should all just step up and take it as, because both teams are playing on the same surface, so we just got to move on.
Okay. Obviously, it was quite an even game all the way throughout. I think we started the second half a lot better. What was the reasons for that? What was sort of said at half time to make such a drastic change?
Well, I think the coaches got in our heads and told us to step up. We're playing on the same surface as them. They can't be better than us. We know we're better than them. Yeah, it's just, I think people started catching a wake up and realizing that, hey, we're actually playing a game and we're not here to mess around. We actually got to try and get the win.
It definitely shouldn't have taken us 45 minutes to realise that we was actually playing a football match at a good competitive level. I think at half time we needed that boost because there's only so much you can do on the pitch. We wasn't reading their formations like we should have. We wasn't picking up on easy things, which I thought affected our performance in the first half.
Okay. Obviously, the results sort of got swayed by a penalty decision. What were your views on that penalty decision and the build-up leading up to it?
I thought that we was playing good football in their last third. We was literally passing it around, knocking it around nice and quickly. They played one long ball, one striker was through, he was running away from the goal towards the corner flag, chasing the ball. Silly mistake by the defender, but as a team you've got to learn from it, move on together, because we should never have let the game be a 1-0 game. We should have had at least 3 goals, in my opinion.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes, so from there, no one should drop their heads. It's an accident, so just move on.
Okay. Obviously, Alfie, it's your first game back today after being out for several weeks, being injured. How did you find it?
At first, it was tricky, to be honest with you, because mentally I wasn't prepared. Being on the training pitch is completely different to on a game, but I feel now I'm back, I'm a lot stronger and a lot fitter, and yeah, hopefully in the next upcoming weeks I can break back into the allied team.
Okay, so moving forward now, obviously we're in tomorrow for recovery, and then obviously we're training Friday with the big games next week. What are your views on sort of how we're going to move forward and how we're going to sort of put the wrongs?
Everyone just needs to lift up their head, really, and pretend it's a fresh start. Just keep going. We need to take the big game for next week, as you said. We've got Bracknell Town at home, so it should be a good game. We just got to keep the ball flowing as we did last week, and hopefully we should come up with a win.
I feel like if we play the game that we're used to playing and we play at our best, then we'll do very well next week.